Sagittarius, hello. For those of you who've been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who it is your first time, welcome to you. I'm Denise, and this is Surrender to the Flow Tarot, and I'm going to be doing a general timeless reading for the collective of Sagittarius. So that's Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, or Venus. It's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Be careful not to put yourself in a story that is not yours. You don't want to relate to the story. You want to resonate with the story. You feel me? So today's reading is an archetype reading. We're asking the universe what archetype you most embody and how to keep yourself in alignment with it. And we are using the Wild Unknown Archetype deck, which is this wonderful round deck. And we'll be asking for a last piece of advice at the end from the Priestess of Light Oracle. And I have a bunch of tarot decks, and we'll be pulling from one of these for clarifiers. True Heart Intuitive Tarot, the Black Tarot, the Muse Tarot, or the Tarot of Mystical Moments. To be determined when we get to that point in the reading, as always. Right, my friends? All right. You ready, Sagittarius? Let's see what archetype you are. Sorry, I get these really annoying alerts. Gotta flick them. They stay there, and they're just super distracting and annoying, and I hate them, and I don't know how to get them off my phone. Okay. Ready? Ha! I love that. Oh. Okay. You got the Mother, the Starborn, and underneath the Animal. So this is the one that you were just embodying the most. And these are the two that you're coming into. Okay. This is very much your inner child. Like, it's really interesting. It's your ability to fly your freak flag, to like fully embrace and embody your true nature, which is most likely considered weird by people. But that's not bad. It's you. Your feral parts, right? Your like feral parts of you. Your connection to nature, how those manifest. Being okay and feeling fully embodied, like empowered to be your unique self. And then you have the Mother, which is you. Your ability to create. To be the divine source of the birthing of things. And the Starborn is, I'm going to read these, so it is like seeing from an inner child's perspective. Let's see. Okay, hold on. We'll start with the Animal. The Beast, the Wild One, the She-Wolf. And it's light, it's vital, elemental, alive dances. And it's dark, which it isn't with you, savagery, pent-up emotion, lashing out. So that's your high vibration and your low vibration. When those are showing, that's your Animal archetype, okay? The Animal demands we get comfortable in our own skin. The minute you accept, express, and celebrate the physical body, you tap into animal energy. So maybe some of you have been disconnected from your physical body. Maybe not moving enough. Maybe not taking care of your physical needs. as much as you need to. Or, notice your resistance to the animal within. Where does it come from? What has it kept you from doing? Wild one. We are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs reminds us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature, yet through this archetype we tap into power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, constraints, and social constructs, and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight on our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Okay. Let's see. So that's your natural state, is to be fully empowered in your naturalness, in your animalistic nature, in your primal urges, the ones that are hot, positive, and healthy for you. You know what I mean? All of them, but like, you feel me? Okay, let's see the Mother, which is the first card in the entire deck. It all starts with the Mother. The Great Mother, the feminine, the source. In its light, which it is, glowing, generative, creative, and nurturing. That's you. That's at your core, okay? When dark, this would be in your low vibe. Dim, exhausted, controlling, and limiting. So when you see any of those sets of things popping up, sorry, I just felt like I got like bit by something. That's your alert that you're in the Mother archetype, okay? And what that means is notice how the Mother archetype is expressed in nature. This is perhaps the most balanced and benevolent form of the Mother's grace. The Mother is part of the trifecta Maiden, Mother, Crone. Because of the relationship between them, take special note when these cards, okay, it's irrelevant because they didn't come up. We begin our archetypal story with the Mother's love. Through her sensual, fertile, and life-giving energy, all creation takes form. So that's what this is saying, whether you're masculine, feminine, non-binary, whether you want to have kids or whatever, any of that. This is talking about that you are a creator. You are a generator of life force. You are a source of life force energy that is nonstop. And that's what this is saying. From that, all things are created and born. You understand? Regardless of our birth story, each of our hearts beat for the first time in the warm womb of the Mother, where she offered resources from her body for the building of our own. Yet her tale is not so simple, as the Mother, especially on the earthly plane, contains both light and dark aspects of the feminine. With the best of intentions, the Mother wraps her loving arms around her creations and begins to grip what she meant to set free. The Mother both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives yet clings. She creates yet restricts. Amid this complex energy, the Mother holds the key to the eternal challenge of love. So it's just about being in balance with the purest form of it, not seeking out for yourself, right? Not for personal gain, not for manipulation, for understanding that this life force within you is to create abundance for yourself and then for everyone else. You create it for everyone else and it comes back to you tenfold. All right, the Starborn. The Divine Child, the Star Child, the Destined. As if you didn't already know this about yourself, Sagittarians. Okay, so your light aspects, which is what it came up as, is a light, trusting, vibrant, aimed. And it's dark, which did not come up for you. Feeling of misalignment, loss of longing. That's your high and low vibrations. That's your alert that you're in the Starborn, okay? When this card appears, don't be surprised if you receive a surge of desire for a long-lost dream, one you haven't visited since childhood. Let this desire shake you up. Have your chart read, study your constellated shape, ask questions. What does the process conjure in you, faith or mistrust? What would happen if you saw the galaxy as your ally? An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, that's when you see this part of the head, when you can see it for the first time. The royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. I know this resonates with y'all. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the 3 fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. That's just your reminder that you are star stuff, okay? You are destined for greatness and magic. You just have to let it happen. All you have to do is just be. Be in alignment, and everything is going to just happen for you, for y'all. So let's ask. How to stay in alignment. The Black Tarot. The True Heart Tarot. Here we go again. The Muse Tarot. It's the Muse. Sometimes I ignore it too. Well, I mean, it was first thing that said was the Muse, and I was like, no, and it's not the Muse. Why? Why did I say no? I don't know. Even I do it. Okay, Spirit, how can Sagittarius stay in alignment with all 3 of their archetypes? How can Sagittarius stay in alignment with all 3 of their archetypes? It's a lot of cards. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the 6 of Voices, which is the 6 of Swords. So this is about knowing when to walk away from something because you're listening to your inner voice. There's guidance, okay? Having faith in it, having faith in it. Even if it's unseen and you can't see it, having faith that it's taking you in the right direction. You got the 10 of Voices, which is the 10 of Swords. The 4 of Materials, which is the 4 of Pentacles. Justice, and the Magician. Whole lot of orange, which is sacral chakra. Okay, give me a moment. For you, staying balanced is to know you are an exceptional manifester. You can do it just by thinking about it. It happens like that probably for you. That means anything, positive, negative, for yourself, for other people. You've got to be aware of that, right? That's what this wants you to do. It wants you to understand just exactly who you are, right? You're the starborn. That's the justice, is the calling in of this. Is letting the divine, the divine, letting source lead the way. Letting source lead the way. Be careful not to manipulate your abilities to manifest. Come from a place of steady, steadfast balance. From putting in the work. Make sure that you keep yourself grounded. It manifests for you in extreme anxiety and so much emotional pain when you get misaligned. In order to stay in alignment with these, you have to not get into that state, okay? You got to stop it before it gets there. And part of that is being able to stay in your balance by keeping yourself physically active, get your physical needs met, staying active in providing for yourself because you love it, right? And have a balance between the physical, what you put in physically, and what you can manifest psychically. You feel me? All right, let's get your last message of advice from the universe. Number 27, healing the heart, power of self-love. It's a beautiful card. The Priestess of Personal Power brings you a message of hope and healing. Sacred geometry encases her upper 4 chakras with the lower circle moving through her heart center. This represents the healing energy coming to lift you up and bring you true peace and personal power. This priestess reveals the inner strength you can call upon to overcome past heartbreaks that may have left you hurt and full of longing. The pain could be from a recent breakup, or it may be lingering from a love lost long ago. Any kind of love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. The scars in the heart center might even relate back to misinformation or mistreatment in childhood. In fact, issues of rejection, abandonment, and even betrayal may be driving your present perspective on love. These past experiences have caused a shutting down reaction, an emotional resistance to love in spite of your mental desire for it. Now is the time to heal the old heart wounds and reverse the faulty conclusions that are actually blocking your desire. The circle of consciousness and thought represents your higher intentions where love is concerned. Within each powerful vortex of personal energy is the expanding strength of your relationship with yourself. You always have the choice to love and care for yourself, to vent your frustrations, and to take action on your own behalf. When you consciously release old fears and desperate needs, you will awaken the strong, autonomous person within, and your daily life force will project waves of joy and confidence, 2 truly irresistible energies in the universe. The affirmation is, it is safe and comfortable for me to love and be loved. I live in my personal power, loving and encouraging myself every single day. There you go, Sagittarius. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you for coming and sharing your energy with me again. And I will see you next week. Bye.